making sure everything's working right, because it's been a hot second. It looks like we should be good. Pin. Alright. Let's get in order real quick, because we're doing a thing today. Alright, it's a lot. Okay, it's a lot. Yeah, okay. We should be good. I don't know, but we should be. Everything should be fine. But in the event that it's not, like, let me know. You might have noticed I very quietly, like, earlier this week, changed a lot of stuff, like, very suddenly. And there's like a whole thing. It's a whole thing. So we changed my watermark that happens like in the bottom corner of my videos, just because I changed my icon too. And I only changed my icon because I'm in the middle of switching like my online shop platform for like my physical goods, because I've been having issues with Teespring and I don't love it. So I've been switching it, and the new one that I decided to switch to, it was like, oh, you need to upscale some of these. And when I upscaled them, I realized that like a couple of them needed to be redone, including my icon. So like, it wasn't a big issue, because I know that like one of them that literally had holes in it, like the image had holes in it. It was fine because I have it like printed out and it looks fine, but I wasn't happy with it and I wanted to redo it, because if there's holes, like, it's just a quality thing. It was me being picky. So I had to redo like 3 different designs for that, and you'll see those when that eventually comes out, but we're not there yet. And when I went and looked at my icon, I realized that like the crow, when you zoom in, is really like pixelated. So I was like, oh, I have to redo that, and that should be it. So it should be really quick, right? 6 hours later, because once I redid that, I'm like, oh, well, I kind of want to redo the flowers too, these flowers, because I'm like, I'm not a fan of the super thick line art. So I'm gonna redo them similarly to how I did that one back there, which is the physical like icon that I painted. I was like, I'm just gonna redo it real quick. It's not gonna be that big of a deal. It's not gonna be that big of a deal. And then I redid everything, and because my icon features so strongly in so much of like my Ko-Fi shop and stuff, like it was a mess, and I had to do a lot. And then I finished it. I'm like, okay, I'm done. I never have to worry about it again. And then I realized that I don't love those flowers. I want to change them. So I have a list. I have a list of things that I want to work through, because I'm not happy with some of these things, and I'm to the point where I want to change them while keeping with the same theme. So if you didn't see my new icon, well, let's flip on over to my website that's down in the description below, and you will see this, which, as you can see, looks just very slightly different. If you scroll down, because while we're at it, let's just get the rule part out of the way, because that's not necessarily fun, but we gotta do it. Speaking of, I have to redo my rules. I hate myself. I did this to myself. I'm probably not going to redo my rules with the flowers, though. I'm probably going to do that differently, because it's a lot. But I need to redo this icon thing, which I don't even really need it here because I have it down here anyway, so it's fine. Remember to obey my rules, because otherwise it's a bad thing. Also, remember, we have an ongoing video game strike. A lot of people don't seem to remember that, but it's a thing. Oh, that's an interesting little glitch. So yeah, we're gonna, that didn't happen. We will go back to that eventually, but not right this second, okay? Because instead we're gonna be switching over to something else. I'm gonna show you what I want to change. Face, return to me. Okay, yes. So, is this the best place to be? I think this is a better place to be. So I have a list. I want to redo my webcam frame first and foremost because it needs it. Oh my goodness, stop flipping. Oh my goodness. We'll get there. Are we gonna... Okay, why are you doing me like this? I have to close all this stuff out. But I want to redo my webcam frame first and foremost. That's this. I also want to redo my other frames, which shouldn't be too hard, but I'm going to overcomplicate it only because that's going to make things easier for me later. I promise. What did you need? Dear, you tapped me. What did you want? Did you want my attention? Was that it? Like, is everything okay? Are you okay? Do you want to sit with me? No? She just wanted petted. She reaches up to pat me and then just wants love. That's a cat for you. Yeah, so it's gonna look like I'm overcomplicating things, but I'm only gonna do it because it'll make things easier later on. Trust me on that. I will also have to redo my stinger transition, which I don't know if I want to keep it the way that it is. I'm not going to do that today because I'm going to have to do that in a different program that is going to kill my computer, and I don't trust myself to stream and do that at the same time. If you want to, if you need a reminder as to what I mean when I say stinger transition, it's that. And as you can see, once again, it features my icon, which I love dearly, but it's not where we're at anymore. So I have to change it. It's going to be a pain in the butt, but I can do it, and it's not that hard. I have some things on my end screen. As you can see, the thanks for joining me has those old flowers. Also, in general, I just kind of want to change all of my, like, beginning, ending, and break screen. Just in general, I want to change them because I think they're a little too simple and I can do better. I also want to make a little crow mascot. Probably not going to get into that today. This is my list of changes that I want to be making, in general. I also kind of forgot the main important point here. We're back on the old schedule where we stream every week. I don't know if I'm going to continue with Dishonored for now, though. I think I might want to, like, take a break real quick. But I'm still kind of deciding on that, so I'll let you know. But yeah, so all this is what my, like, to-do list. We're going to start with, like, the galaxy texture because I want to completely redo that. And I know that it's going to be a lot, but it'll look good. So to give you a nice, like, closer up of what my new icon looks like, as you can see, we have a lot more texture going on in the galaxy. I don't know if you can see my cursor. This has, like, a bigger thing. Yeah, okay. So you can kind of see the paint bucket. As you can see, we have a lot more texture just to the galaxy, and I like that texture. As you can see, I also redid my roses to look more painted because that's how I did them on my, like, painting version, and I really like it. So essentially, we're going to be doing that, but different. So I'm going to keep this open just for a reference of what we're going for. She's doing things. we have, see my frame here, which you can see here. See, it says basic background. So that like bright thing is the background that I actually originally made. And oh gosh, this is a mess. First of all, let's remove that. Are you not going to paint at all in this? Okay. We might have to close this and reopen it. Yeah. No. Because these are both very old files that I just, like, popped open. So we're just hoping that they work. Even though I'm working on a completely updated version of the program. That would be why it's not... Okay, that's a less painful color, don't you think? I'm also gonna go ahead and eyedrop some of my pink colors because I know that I will need them. And it's gonna be easier this way. We're in the palette. We're using like new colors. That is too small. We want like a much bigger than that. I believe we still used kind of the same neutral pinky tone, didn't we? And then, yeah, I did use this pink. Did I use this as a highlight, though? I don't know. We'll save it just in case. I know that I used the same, like, green shades, so that's fine. For the leaves. So I'm wondering, okay, do I start by drawing a couple roses that I can then copy and paste? Or do I start with this? First of all, what size canvas am I working on? Because I do want this to be like a pretty big canvas. I don't know what those numbers mean. I don't know why, but my brain does not comprehend numbers well. So I don't know what they mean. Did my music stop? Did it think I... Okay. I think I did this in like a 2K. Are you kidding me? One second. I might... these are weird numbers. I don't know why I use them like this. I don't know what I did for these. So this canvas is going to change because I don't know what I did. It's a little strange. So I'm gonna... Oh, I should have done this first. Okay. I have to restart this. Okay. Is that it? Okay. So it changed ever so slightly. It was like a weird 6 extra pixels, and that was a strange look. So, okay, we're gonna just look in this. Oh, that is very simple. I don't know if I feel like redoing all that. First of all, we're going to, I cannot remove it because it is locked. Brain, don't do this to me. As you can tell, I did this first. So previously I would have just gone in with the airbrush and like said, oh, there it is. We don't do that anymore. Because that's not as fun. I forgot I have to redo that. I have to redo that brush. The settings are not great for my current tools. I forgot to. I need a black underlayer. And that might seem counterproductive, but it's going to look really good when we layer the colors on it. Because it's space. Look at that. It makes that purple so nice. Let me see. Can I go into my brush settings and just like see how to redo this? I don't like that at all. Maybe if we do it like that. How does that look? I actually kind of like that better, but we're gonna save as a different brush preset just so that I don't overwrite what's already there. Oh, that looks much better with what we're working with. And I also, just for some reason, my brain did not recognize this. I need to not do that right this second. Okay. So that looks a, now I'm all futzy about it. Trying to figure out the settings that I want to use, and I realize that you can't see the settings. But I promise it's for like a good reason. I'm just messing with things. And now, okay. So how does that look? Yeah, I kind of like that better. Now we just go and just in little places undo a little bit of that texture. See, that black gives it a little more depth. I like that a lot. When I first started painting like galaxies and stuff, I did it with like actual paint and stuff. And I would always start by just painting the canvas black, which is a moment. Like, genuinely, it's a moment. It's a lot. Let's bring my palette up here real quick just to not have it interfere. And we get that green. Nope, I did need to change the sizing a little bit. And because we're working on an extra, I'm still figuring out like how I want to do things and how it's all affected by my new tools, because now I have a drawing like tablet, which is a little bit different. I'm also gonna take down the opacity real quick and I can add some of that like softness. And yes, technically this is a watercolor. We don't care. Because by the time we get done with this, it's not gonna look like watercolor. And we're starting to lag. Nope, I'm gonna get a different brush for that. I think actually we might be able to get away with an airbrush for that, just at a low opacity. Oh, I forgot. I was listening to music and it paused because it thought I wasn't watching anymore. So we're gonna switch to, I don't know what this is even called. These are just like the base brushes, and I'm just using them in the complete wrong way, I'm aware, but it's fine. It's interesting, like when the purple and green combine. For some reason, you wouldn't think it because they're such bright colors, but well, bright versus dark, but they form like such a pretty blue, which makes sense when you think about the color theory of it. But it's cool. Hmm? Oh, because I'm on purple. That would be why. Look at that. Now, we get the fun part. Well, I say fun, it's not really fun, it's just another thing. It's what makes it look like it's glowing. That's a little too bright, but it's okay because we're gonna go back in and re-add our nice dark colors. Don't love that. Okay. Get back to that purple. I feel like there's not enough. That looks very different, doesn't it? We're gonna make it worse. That is not. Too much. Now, I can't play music during this, but I hope that you are, because this is much more fun with a little bit of music. We're gonna do a little secret thing. I got like really obsessed with like space and stuff when I was a teenager because I feel like that's what most teenagers do. And it was just kind of like a thing. Oh, we're on the wrong layer. Or rather, I was supposed to add a new layer and I didn't. want to do that. Sorry, I accidentally grabbed the wrong window when I was trying to do this. There's probably a better way to do this. I'm still learning how to, like, manage my programs and stuff. Bring a little bit of the darkness back here. Like, the purple, it's easier to get away with, like, just covering it willy-nilly because it's purple and it's pretty dark. But it's not so much with the, what's it called? So, like, see, you can... I think I liked that soft light best. Ooh, no. Screen is too much. Just adds a little extra brightness, you know? We're gonna go back to white, and I'm just gonna add some, like, stars. And I'm gonna use the star stamp because I am lazy and I don't want to deal with and because they're covered with that, like, color. I don't know. I just feel like it gives more depth. There's way too many stars, though. Maybe I'll have to redo this one. I think yeah, I'm gonna redo it. Like, stars are pretty, and we like to have a lot of them, but too much is, in fact, too much. So... I want to center them around those brighter areas. Just because I don't know where I got that. Is it because, like, nebulas are, like, star nurseries, right? And for some reason I always think that, like, the brighter areas are, like, where the stars are born or whatever. And actually calibrating it so it works for me. It's mostly just I've not done a lot of this before. Like, I've discovered last year I really actually do like drawing, and ooh, I don't like that. There we go. You think that looks better? I think it looks better. So that's officially our little background. So I'm going to save. Wait for that little asterisk next to the casual theme to go away. My quality just tanked, didn't it? I don't even know why I'm playing my stream. Because I don't need that. That's the great thing about YouTube, is the quality of the stream actually, like, gets better after you stop streaming. So we're gonna export this as just a PNG. I need to just, oh gosh. I'm redoing so much that I just have to create a new folder for my 2025 stuff. Fun fact, before I took up this, like, purple and green thing, I had spent months, like, months, actual legitimate months, designing a whole different like background stuff that I was gonna use, and I wasn't ready to debut it yet. I just wasn't ready. So I threw this together in like a couple seconds, and then I never used the other one. Yeah, so we're gonna use this differently. Is this... Okay, yeah, so that's my flowers. I know a better way to do this now, so... we're going to use that muted color that we used for the background. I forgot this isn't a full opacity unless I like push, and I don't love pushing. It just feels bad. That's right. I don't... I'm having feelings about it. I don't love that. I'm not ready to remove it yet. I'm not ready. So we're just going to insert the other one as a group. Okay. That's the wrong one. So see, and then it's all good. I don't love how like the purple is kind of being overtaken by the green. So I can just... Wait, what's happening here? That's why. I'm not right. Move it like that. I think right there. Yeah. That looks nice. And then we can just... You'll see what I'm doing, and it's gonna make sense once I do it. It's just not gonna make sense right this second. I promise I'm making sense. I don't even need that anymore, really. Okay. So, I don't really want it to look like that, but I also don't want it to look... We're just gonna go with the overlay for now, and then we'll see how it looks after I do the thing that I'm doing, because I need to see what this is, because my brain doesn't remember. Okay, so that needs to go down here because I don't need that anymore. And then we're just gonna select, shrink selection by, we'll say 20 and see how that looks. Oh, nope, too much. I want a very, very thin border, I think. Yeah. I don't love that. Like, I know that I'm hyper fixating on literally pixels. They're pixels. They're pixels. I'm just going to... And then what if I just do it down to like... Nope, I don't want the like harsh black line though. And I know that I could just do this, but I don't think it's gonna look good. Like, I don't... Having a great time. I'm having a great time in my brain. I don't want it to look like that. That's a choice you could make. We're experimenting here. We're experimenting. I gotta stop like zooming in like this. It's wild. So let's face it, my interior is dark enough that we really don't need the inner one. Do we? I don't know. We'll see. And then... I love that I'm doing this even though I'm planning on moving away from having my camera on just because I hate having my camera on. That's an impressive thing that my brain is doing. It's gonna make sense. Okay, darn. Control C, and then invert. Yeah, I think that's what I wanted to do. Oh my gosh, that's what I wanted to do. Yay. Okay. So I think I want to incorporate both my little crow and my rose. But for now, this is what we're going to stick with. I'm actually going to export it and change it in here right now so we can see. Export. Nice. Okay. Save it. I'm going to switch over to my face cam. And we're going to take the hex frame, go into our properties. Theoretically, I shouldn't have to resize it, but I don't know. I don't have to resize it. Look at that. Look at that. I like that. I like that a lot. So I'm going to show you the super silly and simple way. We don't need the hex frame anymore. We're going to close it for now. I'm going to show you the super silly and simple way that we do the background. Like to make that darker edition, because it's really simple. We literally just go insert for a new layer, drop just pure black. Oh, that used to look better. I guess it doesn't anymore. Maybe if we... I gotta do some adjustments now. I have to unlock this. My brain is not the brightest. Okay. Maybe the black is a mistake. Maybe we should just instead go for like... I'm doing teal because it's the midpoint, okay? Don't judge me until we see whether or not it works. Oh my god, that actually worked. Oh, not what I meant to hit. No, I think that's baffling. I was just like, let me choose the midpoint. I'm gonna go a little darker, though. This is gonna seem silly. But I promise it makes sense. This is not how I did it. I feel like this isn't how I did it before. Okay. We're just gonna do this in a separate thing because I think I'm doing it wrong. Like, I did it. It's been a long time, okay? We're trying. We're trying things out. This is gonna seem silly, but trust me for a second. It's been a long time since I've done this. I don't like how blue the purple's looking, so... We're literally going over just darker versions of the colors we used. I want to duplicate this and bring it on the top here. That was it. That was how I did it. It's been a while, okay? I misspelled dark. I'm also getting better about, like, learning how to make sure my stuff is labeled. Okay, so export. Like I said, I know it looks like I never use that, like, bright background, but I promise I use it literally everywhere. I use it better places now. Where do I use it? So this should automatically change it. kind of want to flip it. Can I do that in here, or do I have to do it somewhere else? Theoretically, I can do it here. I'm just going to do it in my thing because I think that'll be just quicker. Nope, I don't know why I did that. Oh, it live updated it. Yeah, what do you think about that? Then, like, the green is different from the frame. And just to make sure, it doesn't occur here, but it occurs here. Look at that. I love how smart OBS is. Oh yeah, because this is a different thing. Like, the text resume is one screen, so if I just toggle it off, it's just black. That's why I want a different break and beginning screen. Okay. But look at that. Isn't that so much better? Well, it's not better. It's just different. Okay, like, let's be real. I do not use that alert box anymore. I don't use the chat boxes either anymore. I developed the base flowers here. Oh yeah, because that's to make sure everything's the same. I do it like that. I do have to redo the frame. See the frame. I am probably going to do it the same as like this. It's going to be a thing. No, it's going to be a thing. Insert. I rarely use this too. I need to, where's the, I don't want the flowers anymore. Or the leaves. Okay. We're gonna invert it. And then same deal, we'll just take that, mute it purple as a base color, just so we have something to clip to. Oh, because it's on. I'm in the wrong color, that's why. I'm like, that doesn't look right. Yeah, because it's the wrong color. I probably shouldn't do this. Why does this... Okay, why does it feel like... It feels like this side is somehow smaller? Okay. I'm gonna have to frickin' do math. Oh, yeah, that's way bigger. Okay. So that's not just me. Okay. We're just gonna make it... We can do this. Okay? There's a better way to do this. And I'm smart enough to know that too. So we'll shrink it by, let's say 100 to start. I'm listening to my nice hard rock while I'm doing this, which is beautiful. I should just use the actual eraser. That might be a way to do this that isn't frustrating. So see, now it's all going to be the same. I think I do want it a little bit smaller than that. So we're going to grow it by, let's say, 25. Oh, no, I don't like that. 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 Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do it like that. Okay. to get those crisp edges that I want, we're going to shrink to 75. Yeah, I think that's a more reasonable level. And then we do the same thing where we put this in a group. Bring my beautiful deer in. Clip it. Look at that. So nice. Then we go back to this. I'm just gonna, like, I don't know where my brain went. It disappeared for a second. It's fine. Wrong one. This one we do need this for because color. Well, I say color, it's black. Is black technically a color or is it a shade? I don't care. But yeah, no, I got carried away and now I have to redo everything because I don't know why. I dislike myself, I guess. Okay, 75. Not shrink. Oh my gosh, this should be easier than my brain is making it. 75. Well, 75 minus 10, 65. Oh my goodness. That did not do what I wanted it to. See, now again, we have... I don't know why I'm doing it like this. There's an easier way. It's a sillier way, but it's easier. Look, that's kind of magical though. Look at that. That's a little magical. Do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see that? It's a little magical. I'm sorry. So we're going to shrink by 10. Oh my goodness. And then we could just erase it. I made this so difficult on myself. And I didn't need to do that. I don't know. We're going to go back to this one. Grow selection by 5. Oh, it's shrink by 5. Filter blur by blur. 10. Somebody please remind me that the next time I do this, I did it on stream, so I should not have any questions for myself. I want to make sure there's no, like, harsh line. Okay, good, good. So that's our new frame. That's our new frame. We rarely use it, but sometimes I need a frame, so. Export as, what did I call it before? I think I called it, like, something really silly. Oh, yeah, no. We're just going to call it a frame, because that's what it is. It's a... Well, I'll call it a square frame because the other one's a hexagonal frame. It's not a square, it's a rectangle. Look. I'm a little smart. I'm not this smart, okay? Luckily, I only have to change it in one place, which is nice. So, glitch capture, what will this show if I open this? Okay. It can show that instead, okay. See? Look at that. That's nice. I'm gonna have to resize that. But that's fine for now. Okay, I did it. Which means now I have to paint the flower assets, which I like painting the flower assets, but I hate it at the same time, and I'm doing this to myself, so I don't know why I'm complaining. I have no reason to complain. Look, life has been an event and a half recently, okay? Did you know that? Like, I would love to be like, oh no, life has been great. It has not been. It has not been. Life life has been sucking recently. Like in a bad way, but it is what it is. Oh. Okay, so I want to get my rose cluster done, which I only need one because I'm just gonna reuse it everywhere because I don't hate myself that much. And then I want to add a little crow feather, which, because I have one over there actually. I'm very friendly with the crows in my neighborhood, and one of them, like, naturally lost, like, a perfect feather. So I picked it up, and it's one of my favorite little things that I just have in my room. But it's fine. I need to get up and go to the bathroom and stretch. So guess what? It's break time. Break. I love that I'm updating my stream in live. It's an existence. It's an existence. I believe it's this number. One day I will get my hotkeys right. Okay? Today is not that day. Well, actually today was that day, but I'm sure I will mess up at some point today. So, out of curiosity, did any of you guys notice my cat? Oh, shoot. Did any of you guys notice my cat? Because you should notice my cat. She's adorable. One second. I'll show you. I'll show you what she did. You see my awkward face? Hi. Yes. This is my secondary camera, so. Can you see her? Can you see her? Is that her? Woohoo! She's a little lump. She's that little black thing on the yellow blanket. It's adorable. She's passed out. She's passed out. It's so cute. Yeah, no, this is going back where it's supposed to go. Which means I gotta turn it off because otherwise that's a little awkward. There we go. Good, good. More of my things messed up. I don't know. Having an anxiety attack, it's a great time. Yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine. I am safe. I am calm. I am safe. I am calm. Anyway. Now's the time to start painting the other assets. And yes, we're going to full-fledged paint because I hate myself. Just a little. Thing is, because I know that I want to maintain highest quality possible, we're going to make it the entire canvas! Really, I should probably, like, delete the stuff that I'm not using, like this, the old frame. Instead, I'm going to do this and just group my new stuff because I want to. Stop sending me up here to this bullshit because I'm not going to use that anymore. Oh yeah, I did like a whole like thing at one point. Oh yes, and this is my old palette. Really, I only use these two colors and then black and white. I never use these two. I don't know why they're here. I forgot about that. There's nothing even in this layer. Why do I have a layer with nothing in it? Oh my goodness. Sometimes I'm at this point, I'm literally just yelling at my past self because look at this. Oh, there is something. There is something. It's just in white and I don't even need it. Wow. Okay. So I'm going to take these three because these are our like new things. Group them. And I'm going to name that group 2025. Just so I don't get confused. Because I'm a coward and I never want to delete any layers because what if I need them? I never need them. I don't know why I worry about that, but I do. I'm going to throw that up there. We will need the palette, however. We're going to insert a little layer and the deco frame I copied instead of... I love this. So this used to be my flowers, right? These little three things. We're gonna level up, okay? Because my skill is here. And by the way, this is only 2 flowers. I just copied and pasted and did like little edits to make them look differently, but they're actually all the same because I'm not going to hate myself. They're not perfect. I'm not a fan of the leaves, but it's good enough. So rather than copying and pasting these, because I don't even... Did I hate myself? Do I hate myself? Did past me hate me? Did past me hate me? Did past me hate me? Answer me. Did past me hate me? I don't know. Oh, that's the wrong file. That's why it's not fucking opening. Okay, it's opening it. It's opening it. But I don't know what we're gonna be opening it to. It might be my cat. Which, if it's my cat, then are you really upset? It's a cat. It's a cat! Okay. So this is my new little cat sticker. Because, I had to redo it. I also had to redo this, and for some reason it's not clipped. Why is it not clipped? Oh, it's not clipped because of this. Okay. So it looks like that, and then I added, like, a little, background just to define it. So see, like, really neither of these, you know what, I can just fix this. I can just do this. Wow, self, that makes things so much easier. So yeah, I had to update my teeth and my cat. Look at her. There's no holes anymore. Like, I opened up the last one. I can show you because I saved it. Because I do hate myself just a little bit. Where are you? No Whisk. I forgot it was named that. It's named Saturn Cat No Whisk. Because she doesn't have whiskers. Okay. It needs to be up here. So, one, look at how much smaller it is. And if you zoom in, see that weird thing around the eyes? That's holes. There are holes in this. There's a lot of holes in this, actually, because I was still learning and I made mistakes. So if we want to, real quick, I'm going to show you why this is a problem. I'm going to drop the most offensive color that I can find, which is, in this case, is like a neon yellow. And then look at that. There's holes here, there's holes in here, and that's supposed to be solid black, and there's just holes in it. And that bothered me when I found that out. So I was like, I have to redo it, I have to redo it, I have to redo it. And I did, and you'll notice some of the colors are different, but those colors are mostly just different because my cat looks different now. This was when she was a baby, and she looks different now. She just does. So we changed that. But yes, apparently I do hate myself because this is, no. This, I don't know why I didn't save that. Is it this one? Oh my gosh, I think it's this one. Sure, open the auto-save. This is the right one. I didn't hate myself. I just opened the wrong file because I don't remember anything. What? Apparently it's opening it in the same file and it's messing things up. Like, see, look at, oh my god, there's, what is that? What is that? Okay. We're gonna close this. No, don't save it. This is gonna bother me. So I do have the file, I'm just struggling. Oh my god, yeah, there's random pixels and it's gonna bother me all to hell. First of all, this is the old one that we don't need. Mm. It should not make a difference for most things because most of the time it'll be cropped, but it will absolutely bother me if it's there. So I love that I opened this and then my brain's like, oh, but I still have to make it like bigger than it was. Bases. What are bases? What do I mean by that? Bases? Oh, those are the. So these are the old flowers. I don't need them anymore. I was just emotionally attached to them. Same with this one. Old flowers, I'm emotionally attached. Because that was like when I first learned how to draw flowers. But we don't need them anymore. And these bases, as you can see, are right there. But we're gonna just, we don't need them. We're gonna go and make them big. We're gonna make really big flowers, okay? Which means, unfortunately, you're gonna be subjected to my really weird way of drawing flowers, okay? I would say sorry, but I'm not really sorry, so I need to go to the palette and just, I need this color. I'm gonna cover it, but for now, I don't know why I'm gonna do it in this color. Yes, I'm gonna do it freaking massive because do I need the what is happening here? Do I have my stabilizer on? I don't. That's why. This is the wrong one. I was wondering why all my lines looked weird. You're essentially making them like you're making like icing roses. I don't know why that like metaphor works in my brain, but it does. I'm gonna go ahead and make my second one too, just they're kind of just asymmetrical circles with like little kind of petals because roses, like the way they grow is just, it's weird. We don't need this one right now. We're going to bring this over here because I need to be able to see the palette. Control-Shift-I. We'll take that darkest color and essentially just cover it. I know. I could have just done it in that color, but for some reason it works better in my brain when I go with the light colors first. I don't know why this works in my brain. Oh, that did not look good. This happens with this brush. So, like, that looks like a blurry rose. It's okay. I'm actually going to just delete this. Kind of. Because we don't actually need it to look like that. I'm gonna go back to that dark color. Where are you? I keep scrolling past you. 15 is too small. Well, somebody must have gotten into a car accident. I hear sirens. We're just defining those shapes now. There is better ways to do this, I'm sure, but this makes sense to me, so... Because, like, you could skip this, but it makes it, like, so much clearer. Because it's very muddy if you don't do this. Now we need that bright pink. I'm glad I dropped it because I think we will be using it just to add some cute little highlights. I think initially I used this just around the edges to make it look more dimensional and fake the fact that I had more skill than I did. I think my playlist finally ended too. Don't like that. It's impressionistic too, so it doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, it's better if it's not. Because then if people say it's AI art, I can be like, I don't have enough skill for that, so shush. Shush. Yeah, my playlist finally ended. I forgot to put it on loop. My playlist is, private, because all my playlists are private. Okay. That's not fun. Am I in the wrong one? Oh my goodness, what is happening there? I'm pressing so hard that I'm worried I'm gonna break my tablet. Ooh, no. I did want the other one. Let's just take it down. I think this is gonna be too much. I messed this up. Yeah, I messed this up. I'm gonna just redo it. I'm gonna do those highlights actually first because I found those more enjoyable to do. It's probably gonna look at it a little different too, so who cares? I'll blend that later. For now, I'm gonna take this brush, I think. I don't want any rough bristles. I want like soft but not textured. So maybe just do this and just go in like lightly. We want to keep that painted texture as much as possible. I'm sorry, I'm very focused right now. And now we'll take and blend this out. Is this a like, oh. It says it's a smear brush, so does that like mean like it smears what exists, or? Ooh, okay, that's too big though. I think it will work though. Like a 30 maybe? Yeah. Ooh, no, I don't like that. Ooh, yeah, no, don't like that. Back to what I know. It's not really the effect I'm going for. I am like, sorry, like, I want this to look good. And I'm not liking it. I'm going to try turning down the opacity on this. It might just be too bright. Yeah, I just need to take down the opacity some. Yeah. See? It's my brain. It's my brain. It's my brain doing this to me. So this one. We don't need to think about it again. Okay. I think I'll cut myself some slack and just go in directly with the dark first because I ended up doing that anyway, so. And then we'll take that mid-tone on a nice little soft watercolor brush. I'm gonna take it up a lot though, because okay. Oh, because it's in eraser mode. Oh goodness. $30. I took it up too much. Doesn't have to be neat. That's the benefit of painting. down. Goodness. I don't know why, too, I'm coloring when I can just erase and it'll probably look better. I'm learning. Okay, I'm learning. We're learning. Oh, because I'm doing this in the wrong color. Like, why does that look weird? Because you're doing it wrong. Pretty much remaking all my assets. Love that. I did this to myself, as always. Oop. Okay, so that's a pretty good base, and then we'll go in with the highlights. I'm just gonna go ahead. No, don't change what's working. Hmm? Ooh. Too long, and I lost control of it. Ooh. Then we just blend. Carefully. Just very carefully. I am by no means an artist. I say as I'm doing art. I seriously need to remind you guys of that I literally just do not draw at all unless it's like, oh, I need to do this thing because I want it to look pretty. And I realize that at some point, doing that as extremely as I do sometimes means that I should qualify myself as that. But no, I refuse. Look at that. Oh, great. Do I want to do one more? Because I did like the other one where it's like that. I don't think I do because I don't love how it looks, and I ended up like, I think the 2 is enough. Which means now I have to work on the different leaves, and I hate working on leaves because they suck. Real quick, I'm gonna Google something. Okay, I'm gonna Google. Rose leaves are so weird because they're like spiky, but not like, oh, they're weird, okay? I'm not looking forward to. So, oh yeah. I need to do this in pen, I forgot, because the pen is, like that. Firm. And doesn't have any, tapering. I feel like this is just a bad angle. Okay. We're trying to get the base shape down. Oop. And they're stylized, so I don't care if they're accurate. I have to stylize them because otherwise I'd just be irritated, so. It's calming to color this way. There's easier ways to do it, but I don't want to. Let's real quick rotate this around because it's not making sense to me. It doesn't have to look right. It just has to be good enough. Look at that. That was so calming. Writing those spiky textures. We're not going to do a lot, just a little. That was too much. Ooh. There we go. Oh, I want to do one more down here. Just to give it some of that texture. Get the idea across. That's all we got to do. Hit the Control-Z shortcut. Thank you. Nope. I'm just going to zoom in and do this like a not normal person, but like I do. There. That's our first leaf. Does it look good? No. That's okay. Shift I to invert. Now we're gonna go back to our little watercolor brushes to add in our shadows. If I can find the watercolor brushes, thank you. Okay, so that's too big. I want a nice little 10 should be good. Look back at those pictures. I'm gonna have to change my website too. Oh my god. Honestly, AI art is fucking killing me too because everything is just AI. Oop. You'll see in a second. Bear with me. It's too abrupt. Okay. I'm not great at doing the leaf texture. We're working on it. Nope, I'm gonna leave that because I'm still working on like understanding how leaves and stuff work. Because this kind of looks like a feather texture to me. But we're working on it. nobody's going to be zooming in on it. Particularly once it's like hidden by the flowers. I'm trying to comfort myself because I hate how it looks zoomed in like this. I'm just gonna real quick because I think this will help. I might just change that like under color because I think it's too bright. Yeah, I'm probably gonna change this color, but I don't know if it's gonna mess this up because I think these are just too close and it messed things up. We're gonna try to pick like a mid color, maybe like right here. I want it more on the yellow side. Yeah, I think that helps. It helps me not hate it. Okay. Let's do. Better, I think. Nope. I don't love that. Ooh, nope. Okay. Yeah. Select. Erase. Ooh, Control C. Now we get to go back to the texture drawing, which I hate myself a little. Why do I do this? I chose this. I chose to do this today. I could have done literally anything else. But instead I did this, and I'm using the wrong color. Green. Oh yeah, that's why it looks weird. Like, this looks so much more like a feathery texture, but I just don't care. Like, half of this is going to be covered anyway by the flower, so I don't even know why I'm putting this much effort into it. So, c'est la vie. That will end up looking fine. That will end up looking fine. I promise. Okay? Trust me. Basically, I'll be able to mix and match the leaves with the roses, and then they'll look slightly different. Oh, I'm doing this to myself. Oh, I'm tired. Ow. I pulled something. Okay, so now we can go in with our neutral green, which, by the way, I have to add to the palette. Where's the palette? Hi, yes, okay. That is a pretty green. I like that. Ooh. Too round. That'll be good. I want more rounded over here. Ooh. There we go. And because I'm being lazy, I say as if I am not overcomplicating this for myself. I think I hit the wrong button. Yeah. I did hit the wrong button before. Now we need our dark green. Mm. These are the ones that I'm gonna like highlight, so that's why we're putting them in now. So I know where they go. Because I'm an idiot and I do all this without a plan. I need to zoom in for this. You know, anybody that's like, oh, I have to do AI art because real art is too hard. It's like, have you ever tried? It's all just practice. And a lot of it's actually learning how to like control your body and stuff, because I know I have a lot of trouble with that, which meant that art for a long time was really hard for me. Too round. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect, I'm telling myself. Okay. And we can go back to our dark green and not hate myself. Oh, too small. We do want to be done sometime today. I'm gonna have such chapped lips after this, just because when I'm focused, I have a tendency to like lick my lips or chew on them, and then I bleed or something, and it's like, why do I do this to myself? The more you draw, the better you get at it. I keep having to tell myself that. going too far. That's why it's important to keep control of your hands, which I am bad at doing. Like, I'm not kidding, I had such bad coordination, like, growing up. And I feel like a lot of people say I had such bad hand-eye coordination growing up that one of my, like, gym teachers, like, yelled at me that I needed to wish for a basketball for Christmas, because how can you not dribble a basketball in, like, 2nd grade? I'm like, I don't know. My neurotype, literally just how my brain works. It's not my fault. But I didn't know that for, like, so long, so it's fine. Just some of that sweet childhood trauma for you. Take it down to 75, just like the other one, and it creates a nice muted color. Leaf variation 2. And then we will duplicate this and just this is such a shortcut. I say as if it's like actually a shortcut. It's really not. It's just me being silly and saying, oh, I'm cheating. It's not really a cheat code, silly. If you're just trying to make things easier. No, go in there. Thank you. And that lets me do some customization. So if we go to put the flower bases in 2025, palette, go away, original base flowers, go away. I want to just see the frame. Ooh. I thought that was weird. That's so pretty though. Maybe we should put them at the top. And then we'll take the second leaf variation. I know what I want to do with this. We're gonna flip it, I think. And we'll just move it down below that. And the other rows. Boop. This leaf variation. I'm doing this wrong. And there's the new little flowers. And then we just group them. And we can stick it in the frame category. I still have to do the... if we copy this group and then we go to the thing that I already closed, which is this frame. What do you mean there were issues? Well, it's fine. We do... No? Oh, it's not responding. That's what's happening. So, how are you guys? Are you having a good time? Like, just, I hope you're having a good, like, just day. You know? Because it can be rough out there right now, because things kind of be rough. It is what it is. Are we going to respond anytime soon? Okay, great. Can we go paste layer? Yes, okay, great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move, flip, and I think I want to put them like in the corner here. Should we do it here? Ooh, or we could do it like with the little like petals going out. Not the petals, the like leaves. I think I like that. And then we're just gonna save that because I don't want to mess with it more than I have to. Thing is, now we're gonna do a feather because I want to have a little like crow feather. But to do that, I'm also going to be like deciding my palette for my little crow mascot. So I think, okay, here's the thing. So I was like looking up references this morning and like, okay, in real life, crows have like very just like true black with like brown, like a brown black feather, but in a lot of art and like photographs, the reflection of like the light, because they have very glossy feathers, ends up being like a blue based color. I don't want to use blue though. I'm probably going to end up using like a purple based color. So I think maybe like more indigo, like right here. So it's kind of purpley, kind of blue. And then we'll go like really dark. Right here will be our black. And that's not even going to be our dark color. Okay, that's not even going to be our dark color. Why did my phone just beep? I don't want to transform anything. Thank you. I don't know why that ended up looking like weird. And then for a shine, And the highest points will get like a purpley color. I think. I'm not sure yet. So typically they have like a really rounded feather, but just to get the point across that it is a feather, I'm probably going to go with a more like pointed feather, just because for some reason I feel like that gets the point across better. Ooh, that does not look right. Like, I feel like their actual, like, feather looks more like this, but that's probably gonna look weird. Unless... 1 second. I'll be back. Okay, I'm kind of back, but I just... Okay. I muted myself instead of turning my camera back on. This is my crow feather. See? I want it to be, like, laying? But, like, a little bit more like this. So I guess... Yeah, but that shape doesn't really get across. I'm just gonna, like, lay it on my mouse. I don't like that. It's kind of like a very square, actually, now that I'm looking at it. That's too thick. Okay. Because this will go kind of like this, and then it'll go like... Frick. It'll go out kind of gentler towards the bottom. Tip is kind of like... Oh, still on eraser. I wanna... My cat is going to leave me. Aren't you, dear? She's like, I got my nap and you're still doing things, and that's making me sad. Oop. I'm learning. It's too blunted for that. You are going on artistic thing instead of like reality. Oh, actually, I really like that. Oh, actually, the cat is sniffing my leg. Hi. Hello. Come here. Oh. Did you have a good nap? Do you see what I'm doing? Look, we're having a good time. We're redesigning everything because I like to drive myself nuts. Right? I'm gonna let you down now, okay? Because I know you're upset. You don't like being picked up without your consent. Ooh. I think I kind of like this shape, but I might like afterwards use like some tools to like bend it. So we're gonna stick with this for now. Control Shift I just to get that color in. And then we gotta do some little like cuts into it so it looks different. Oh my god, why is it so low? Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Redo. Is this not like completely opaque? I don't think, yeah, it's not completely opaque. Oop. Oop. Okay. That's a nice shape. I'm happy with that. I just have to go in and actually make it opaque. Is everything clear? Clear. 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 Okay. I think it's good enough. Okay. So now we have to do the like little thing. Which to do that, I don't know. I'm gonna try something weird. Okay? It's gonna be weird. Ooh. My music stopped again. That's good right there. It's this part that's gonna be like a little interesting. Okay. So we're going to go back to that watercolor brush that we've been using. Yeah, well, I really don't need to do this part with the eraser, so I just need this bottom part with the eraser. I don't even know if what I'm doing makes sense here, but it makes sense in my head, okay? Does it make sense now? I think it makes sense. I think it makes sense now that I have it, like, here. I have to fix this. I need to move my feather, too, out of the way because I keep, like, crunching it. And I put a protective coat on it because it's precious to me, and I'm a fool, but It's not gonna, like, be eternal. Hello, dear sweet cat. You're still here. I'm impressed, because usually you run off by now. No one is gonna look this close, but it's like, it's a brain thing for me, okay? And you'll know. You'll know all the extra work I put into this that I didn't need to do. So it's a nice little secret between you and I. I hope that you're, like, working along with me, whether you're, like, drawing or, like, doing video editing. I know that, like, whenever I am working on something, I like to be, like, listening to somebody else doing something similar. It's really soothing. So there we go. I am going to very gently erase on this side because it's a little much. I made a mistake. Let's see if the liquify tool can help me. Oh no. How do I fix this without having to redo everything? Ooh. Nope. I'm gonna have to just redo it. I'm gonna have to freehand this, and I'm not happy with that, and I need to do a pen brush because it's not gonna work. I'm not happy. I'm gonna have to. I shouldn't have done anything. I shouldn't have done anything. I messed this up and brought it upon myself. Better. That's a star. I'm not smart. This color is way too close to what we're doing. Like, look at that. That's too close. We're gonna do a different color then. No. Paint bucket. Thank you. So we go back to this. I need bigger than 2 pixels. You scared me. My cat is very needy. I think she's hungry, but it is not her dinner time yet, so she has to wait. I am going way too hard for something that nobody's gonna look at. But it makes me happy, so. And here's the thing, if I do that, it's way too much. So, normal. I feel like, though, like some of these bits are just still too much. I know you keep asking for me, but I'm in the middle of something. but you're early. Yeah, I like that. So we're gonna group these because that's the actual feather, and then we're gonna group these. I'm gonna turn this down. No, I think I just need to like blend it, maybe? Is that what my brain is saying I need to do? My brain is saying I need to blend this. Do not bite my foot. I know what's happening in your head. I know you're hungry, but you don't eat for another hour. So your stomach is lying to you. If we do addition on that and then bring it down to like, ooh, no. Soft light? No. It does have to be. There we go. That's what I wanted. We do that just on like maybe 4? Oh, gosh. Which one is it that does the thing? Not liquefy. I'm gonna leave it as is right now. If I want to like adjust it, I can do that later. Let's go back to that gorgeous frame of ours. Palette goes away. I made a mistake. Luckily, because of me merging everything, I don't have to go hunting, but someone remind me. Yeah. And then maybe... Oh, nope, nope, nope. Yeah, I think I like that. I kind of wanted him, like, laying down, though. So, like... 1 second. There we go. I love that I did that, and then I'm like... And I forgot that I was supposed to, like, leave one just completely untouched for the frame. And if we just remove this... I'm gonna give myself options, okay, guys? Ah, yes, I forgot. Do, 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 do. Want to see it? Like, in action? We'll see, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. I can always just decide not to use it. That's why I did myself a favor. But we gotta go back to this anyway, because I made a mistake up here. Okay, the frame, we don't need anymore. In fact, we don't need anything from the 2025 thing. I have like 3 versions of the flower bases because I had it locked. And that has to go down. Can we... yeah, okay. So see, this is the problem with the feathers. So is it... okay. So we go... and then I have to make sure that this is in the palette. Which I know there's probably a better way to add things to like a color palette, but like for consistency. But this is what I end up doing every time, and it's comfortable, so I don't care anymore. We'll put the feathers. Frames, go away. Feather, copy. We can now save this and we're done. We're done. We're done. We're completely done with this work file. I'm happy. I love how seriously I messed that up. I'm gonna make it like pretty small because yay! I think I like that. I think I like that. We're going to... okay, great. So I can save this. No. Hex frame with decor. It's our little extra. It's our extra. So if we go to my face cam, hi, we have another option. I kind of like that. I think that suits us. I love it. I'm happy with it. we can save it. We could also go to this and say, okay. Webcam frame. Ooh, wrong color. I want it just black. Thank you. So we could just go. We did the other frame. We did not do the other things. But I have some ideas now. It's gonna be a task. The stinger transition I'll probably get done pretty quick because it's not hard. It's just a pain in the butt. It'll be good. So that I'll have to go into DaVinci for and do it, and it's gonna be a pain, but it's gonna be fine. The end screen, I didn't do the thank yous, but I'm just gonna leave it because I'm gonna end up doing it. I don't know why I was like, oh, I need to redo that because okay, so I'm probably gonna do the mascot, like, I might do a whole stream for that, or I might do it off stream, I don't know. I'm gonna start probably sketching in my physical book, like, ideas for the beginning, break, and end screens. It's gonna be a task, though. It's gonna be a task. So this is my to-do. So I have one more thing that I wanted to do with you guys. Okay, apparently Krita was doing some weird stuff while we were online, and I didn't even notice. But it's fine. So, why did you not save? Save. Thank you. So, what is that? Okay, thank you. Alright, so now I can show you the other thing. I know. Shh. You got, like, just... Okay, so... Like I said, I'm changing, like, the way that I do my merch, because I've had some issues with Teespring just in general. I don't love it. I've never loved it. It was just, I had no idea, like, what else to do, and that was that. So, as of now, oh, that was already a thing. My shop is closed. We're not doing that anymore. It's gonna take a while for me to get my other one up, but, and here's the good thing, it's gonna have everything that this had with extras, so that's nice. Yeah, so if you go to the store view, there's nothing. It's just empty now. That's that. C'est la vie. We're done. Yeah. So, can I just delete it? No. Oh well, it's fine. Yeah, so that's that. Also, aren't you guys proud? Look at this. I'm so much happier with what we have now. I'm happier. Okay. And I might change my mind later. I might. But I'm happy you got to see me update this live, which is kind of special and cool to me. I don't know if you guys liked it, but I certainly liked it. And now I'm gonna have to start the painstaking task of doing everything else. Yeah. So wish me luck. Because, like, my card and stuff, is going to need help. It's going to need a lot of help. Like that is going. Actually, this one doesn't, because it's fun fact. This background was actually the one for the stream theme that I never ended up using. I'm gonna have to change it probably because I'm a little happy with this. I'm sure I'm gonna stick with this. So my green and purple deal is gonna stay. So I'm probably just gonna switch all of this over. But I'm gonna have to remake this. Which actually I might just remove it because why not? But you'll see the background change and stuff because obviously. What do I have to do here? Oh yeah, I didn't update my countdown. So it's 000 right now. But all this is pretty fine. It's just going to be the background that's going to change, which isn't bad. So it's doable. It's doable. I'm going to do that off stream though. So thank you for sitting with me while I did all this. I know I just said like, oh, we're going to be back on the regular schedule where I was like doing streams every Saturday. Not like tomorrow, because I have things to do tomorrow. I might stream game time after it, but I might also just be emotionally whipped and not able to do that. So I'm not committing. Okay, I'm not committing because it's just not a good idea to commit. Have I been in the gaming category this whole time? Even though I put it not in the gaming category? I love that. Okay. So yeah, I hope that you guys had fun. I hope that you guys got the work done that you were working on. And yeah, thank you for sitting with me. I appreciate it greatly. Anyway, this is the only thing that is going to be changing, which I'm just going to get rid of the text right now. Yes, remove it. Goodbye. Hopefully next time we stream, we might have like a different like end screen and stuff, but I don't hold out hope yet. At the very least, I am going to be working on getting those. I should have the stinger done by then, but I don't know yet. We're holding out hope. But I'm not going to overcommit because that's unhealthy. Anyway, yes. Thank you for sitting with me. Bye-bye.